So let me start it. So it is linkedin.com. You can go to this website and you can be able to choose it with your Google option. So once you have been logged in with your Google account, in case knowingly or unknowingly you might have created any account, so it will get logged in directly. If not, you can be able to get a screen like this where you can be able to get connected with your Gmail account and it will ask you to enter with the password. So you can enter with your password, regular password, what you wanted, or you can be able to recreate with a new password also. But this is the first screen what you are going to get it when you are going to get logged in to the linkedin.com for the first time. So let me click on agree and join. Yes. So for the first time, it is going to get verified with your account. So where you are supposed to choose with the right image. So once it has been verified, so it will be asking with your country region. So from where do you belongs to? Then in case if you are going to create an account as a student, so you have an option separately by clicking on as an I'm a student option. In case if you are not as a student, so you can be able to provide with your profile. So are you a professional? Are you uh, an employee or are you an employer? So you can be able to choose any of the options. So either as a student, as a not a student, and you have to give it. In case if you are not a student, you are supposed to give it with what you are presently doing. So let me give it as digital marketer. So let me take it for example, digital marketing executive. So there's an example what I've taken. Then choose with the employment type and most recent company. Suppose if it has been chosen as a I am a student, then it is not going to show you all these options. It is going to ask about which university or you are going to study with which uh, kind of domain. So is it an arts, administration or commerce? So it will be listing out with the predefined options. You can be able to choose any one of it. So, okay, select with this option. So are you looking for a new job? In case if your intention of creating your profile for the job purpose, you can be able to choose with the option as yes. So that whenever you are going to get any kind of relevant options, opportunities, so you will be able to get a notification from the relevant department. So if your intention is not to get the job, you are
हेलो वहाँ नहीं था ना बस है
if you are looking for something related to promote with your or if you are looking for personal branding, then you can be able to choose with an option as not now. So you can be able to connect with your Gmail account. Yes. So once after giving all your basic details, so you will be asked with any of these people who are in the list are anywhere connected to you. So you can be able to choose any of these contacts or you can be able to click on this skip. So once after giving all the relevant informations, click on finish option. So this is how you are going to create an account, which will not take a maximum of 2 to 3 minutes of time. So you can be able to create with this. So once you are going to create an account, so it is not like an other social media account, especially when we compare it with the Facebook account. So Facebook, where you will be able to share it with all the contents what you want to share it, either related to your personal brand or it could be on your business. So you have two different accounts there also, so that you can be able to share only your personal things on your personal profile, and in case if you want to share it with your business related informations, you can be able to share it through business profile. So here you can be able to create an account. So your personal profile itself, it is going to be act like a resume for the people who are looking for job. So it is mandatory that you are supposed to create your profile in such a way that it is going to talk about your what is your skills, what is your strength. So what is that kind of a job or opportunities you are looking for. So you can be able to give all this information, complete your profile. So if you are going to complete your profile, you will be able to get your visibility the more. So the maximum of completing your profile, so it is going to optimize your page. So this we can call it as in your personal page, where you can be able to get identified, or the visibility is going to be more so comparatively to any other profiles. So what are those things which is mandatorily we are supposed to update it on our profile? So you can be able to see on the left hand side, which is there with the image or kind of a place where it is given with the name. So you can be able to rename with all these details. So let me click on this name. So it is going to get connected to the profile screen. And now you can be able to start to edit the information by clicking on this edit button. So hope everyone are able to see with this edit button. Okay. So I'll repeat it once again. जब भी आप लिंक्डइन अकाउंट को खोलेंगे, इसके उपयोग आप तीन तरह का कर सकते हैं। एक तो आपके पर्सनल ब्रांडिंग कर सकते हैं, दूसरा तो आपके बिजनेस ब्रांडिंग कर सकते हैं, और तीसरा आप कोई भी जॉब अपॉर्चुनिटीज आप देख रहे हैं तो आप इसको एज अ करियर डेवलपिंग मीडिया को भी आप कह सकते हैं। So you can be able to use it in all these three dimensions. So अभी आपके प्रोफाइल कंप्लीट किया तो ही यहाँ पे विजिबिलिटी ज्यादा मिलेगा। सो ऑडियंस तक आप पहुंचेंगे। सो यहाँ पे ऑडियंस इट कैन बी द पर्सन एज अ कस्टमर, और इट कैन बी अ पर्सन हु इज एन एम्प्लॉयर, और इट कैन बी एन B2B पर्सन आल्सो। सो लिंक्डइन इज वन ऑफ द प्लेटफॉर्म। लिंक्डइन एक प्लेटफॉर्म है जहाँ पे आप दोनों तरह का लोगों को आप मीट कर सकते हैं। एक तो B2B, दैट इज बिजनेस टू बिजनेस, एंड अनदर वन इज बिजनेस टू कंज्यूमर, B2C का लोग को भी आप मीट कर सकते हैं। तो इसके लिए आपको आपकी प्रोफाइल को कंप्लीट करना चाहिए। वो कैसा करेंगे? सो हाउ डू वी डू दैट? सो दिस इज द होम पेज स्क्रीन। यहाँ पे होम पेज स्क्रीन पे ऑन द लेफ्ट हैंड साइड जहाँ पे आपका नाम दिखाई दे रहा है, उस नाम पे क्लिक कीजिए, आपकी प्रोफाइल के अंदर लेके जाएंगे। नहीं तो इफ यू आर कंफ्यूज्ड, यहाँ पे पूरा ऊपर जो यहाँ पे मी करके जो ऑप्शन दिखा रहा है नोटिफिकेशंस के बाद में, यहाँ पे ड्रॉप डाउन के ऊपर क्लिक करके यहाँ पे भी आप व्यू प्रोफाइल पे क्लिक कर सकते हैं, ताकि आप आपकी प्रोफाइल इंफॉर्मेशन को एडिट कर सकते। सो लेट मी कम ओवर हियर नाउ। हाउ टू एडिट दिस इंफॉर्मेशन? The very important part is your profile picture. So यहाँ पे profile picture it is going to make a lot of differences, क्योंकि जैसा मैंने आपको बताया कि आपकी ये LinkedIn profile, it is going to act like a resume or a CV. So जो भी आपके बारे में जानना चाहेंगे, आपके प्रोफाइल के ऊपर ट्रस्ट करना पड़ना है, तो आप पहले आपका वहां पर विजिबिलिटी यानी आपका आइडेंटिफिकेशन यहाँ पर रहना चाहिए. So do not put any images which is going to be not yourself. So that is, you cannot put someone's hero या heroine या कोई भी celebrity या आपके अलावा और दूसरा कोई किसी का images मत डालिए. So do not enter with any other information or any other images. And second thing, whenever you are going to add your images, आपके images को add करना चाहेंगे तो let it be very much clear with your face recognition. So let it be kind of a professional way of an identification. So professionally, it can be, for the example, if you are a student, you can be able to put it with your image, like how you are going to give an image of yourself to any interviewer. So how do you present yourself? उसके तरह आपकी कोई भी पर्सनल ब्रांडिंग कर रहा है तो आपका कोई फ्रीलांस का काम है, सो उस पर्टिकुलर फील्ड के रिलेटेड की तरह कोई भी इमेजेस को आप आपके आइडेंटिटी से आपकी कोई भी वर्क है तो उसको भी आप दिखा सकते हैं. And in case if you are going to be do with the business, so you can be able to add it with your business logo also. But here this personal profile, so I recommend to use it only for the purpose of personal branding and for the job purpose. सिर्फ ये दो चीज के लिए आप यूज कर सकते हैं. मैं आपको दूसरा और भी ऑप्शन है जिसमें आप पर्सनल इट इज अ वेरी प्योर प्रोफेशनली और वेरी प्योरली फॉर द बिजनेस ब्रांडिंग. उसके लिए अलग से आपको प्रोफाइल बनाने के लिए आपको गाइड करो. तो यहाँ पे आप प्रोफाइल पिक्चर पे आपका ही इमेजेस आपको डालना पड़ेगा. सो पुट इट विद अ स्माइल, सो इट इज गोइंग टू टेल दैट हाउ कॉन्फिडेंट यू आर सेल्फ. सो द सेकेंड थिंग इज द बैकग्राउंड इमेज. सो जैसे आपने फेसबुक में कवर इमेजेस डाला हुआ था, like a cover image for your Facebook profile, same way you can be able to put it for your LinkedIn profile also. And that LinkedIn profile, that cover image, it should talk about your work. So if you are doing a personal branding, you can put your any works images, or you can put it your team images, or you can be able to put it with your can be visiting card also, your personal card also you can be able to put it. So somewhere you should be able to get an identity that how you can be able to get recognized with the people. So why do the people ask to get connected with you? तो यहाँ पे आपको फ्रेंड्स नहीं बनाना चाहिए, आपको यहाँ पे कनेक्शंस बनाना चाहिए. So LinkedIn, where you are going to connect with the people. So those people are called as an connections. So they are not called as an friends. Okay. So to get connected with more and more people, so try to impress the people with your identity. So that is what. So this is all about how you have to be presented with your profile picture and your banner image. So in case if you want to know that what could be the size of your banner image, because you cannot use the same profile image and the banner image with the same type of image. So it is going to have a pixel difference. आपके रेजोल्यूशन ऑफ द पिक्चर अलग सा रहेगा. सो आप canva.com पे जा सकते हैं, वहां पे आप सर्च कर सकते हैं एज अ लिंक्डइन बैनर. सो आपको अलग सा ही यस, सो द रेजोल्यूशन आपको अलग सा दिखाई देगा, वहां पे आप एडिट करके आप वहां ऐड कर सकते हैं. So let me add it, for example, this. So let me not put my image. Uh, So in case if you want to add any kind of images, as you all know that how you can be able to edit and Canva image. तो आप यहाँ पे change कर सकते हैं, add कर सकते हैं, edit कर सकते हैं. So let me take it in a very simple way. It is just to feed it up वहाँ पे. Yes. Let me go and add it. So you can be able to make the changes in the sizes and click on apply. Yes. और यहाँ पे आपका image. The next thing is edit. So यहाँ पे edit पे जाके आपका प्रोफाइल डिटेल्स जो कुछ भी अब तक दिया हुआ है आप यहाँ पे चेंज कर सकते हैं. So let me change it. Okay. So यहाँ पे आप आपका हेडलाइन जो कुछ भी यहाँ पे आप दिखाना चाहेंगे आपके नाम के नीचे जो कुछ भी आप प्रोफाइल का डिटेल्स आप देंगे वही वहां पे डिस्प्ले होगा. दैट इज व्हाट इट इज गोइंग टू डिस्प्ले. So try to use it. Either you can put it as your position wherever you are working, or if you are a professional, you can be able to put that same. And you can also add it. So you can be able to refer few of the trending profiles where you can be able to see the people's what they are specialized into. So what the new thing what they have brought it to this world. So and a kind of attractive kind of a profile you can be able to create it. So and this plays a major role. So it is going to be a kind of eye catcher we can be able to say it, so that you can be able to introduce yourself in a such a way that people can be able to have a kind of attraction towards your profile. So you can be able to add. Okay, so let me add it like this. The next, you can be able to add with your position. And in case if you want to add with the contact details, you can be able to add it over here and click on save. So whatever you are going to add it over here, so that it is going to be highlighted on your page. Yes. Okay. So this is how you are going to add with your the basic description about yourself. The next, Is it only these things are enough? Itna hi ye kafi hai? No, you can be able to add as many information. So where can I get that? So you can be able to click on more option. Sorry, click on add profile section. So add to profile section. You can be able to add still more information related about yourself. So it is going to be about your profile image, about yourself. That is, see, till now, whatever we are given, it is just a description. Here you can be able to write a summary about yourself so that what it could be. For example, we can talk about what is your history. So what is the way you have been come through? So what is your motto? What is your vision? So how do you reach to that vision? So you can be able to explain your uh, business strategies over here. Why the people has to get connected to you, and this particular place can also be used for getting the keywords. So at least 2 to 3 keywords if you are going to bring it. So the same keywords if you are going to use it in your postings. So it is going to make the more and more visibility. So this is one of the way of getting optimizing with your content. So with your page. Okay. So try to bring it up to 2600 characters तक आप यहाँ पे add कर सकते हैं, आप लिख सकते हैं. And this characters it is also going to include with your special characters space. सब कुछ मिला के आपको 2600 characters तक आप यहाँ पे लिख सकते हैं. And definitely it is possible to write it within that 2600 with a catchy and attractive explanation about your business. And I recommend to have it at least minimum. There are people who feel, I cannot say the word as hesitate. So they are not going to take it as a very seriously with this part. So they may think that why we want to explain all those things when we are giving services, we are giving advertisement. No. So there are a lot of things which can happen easily and it is going to happen at free of cost also. So you should be able to fulfill all those things. And these are the things that is going to be in the consideration of getting optimized. So if you're not going to complete this profile, आपने प्रोफाइल को कंप्लीट नहीं किया तो वो इनकम्प्लीटेड प्रोफाइल्स को कोई भी मीडिया कोई भी प्लेटफॉर्म उसको विजिबल नहीं करेंगे. So that is the problem. So try to feed it up with the relevant information in the relevant fields in every social media or in any digital platform. Okay, so try to feed it up with this. So I want everyone to create with a profile, and I will also show you how you can be able to share it with your profile information to me separately. Okay, so try to feed up with this and save it. The next part is, so after adding with your profile image, after adding about yourself, you can add with your educational qualifications. If you are looking for the job, you can be able to add the positions. And in case if you are an employer, if you are working as a freelancer, you can add it as a freelancer also. And in case if there is any break between the career from business to business or business to job, so anything information you want to share it, you can be able to add it through it. The next very important part is adding the skills information. So when you are going to add the skills, so it is recommended that to add minimum 3 skills, up to 30 skills you can be able to add it. So for example, what kind of a skills do you want to have? They have given certain options over here based on the profile information what you are given till now. Okay, so I'm going to help the people with the business planning. Okay, so I can choose this. then I can help it out in
सर करियर ब्रेक क्या है?
yes ma'am, करियर
करियर
ब्रेक। हाँ,
ब्रेक
तो इन केस आप कहीं पे काम कर रहा है और उसके बीच में आपने थोड़े दिन के लिए आपने ब्रेक लिया हुआ है, तो उसके बारे में भी आप ऐड कर सकते हैं।
ओके।
आप कितने समय तक आपने वो ब्रेक लिया हुआ है, उसके बाद में कहाँ पे काम किया हुआ है, तो उसके बारे में आप वहां पे लिख सकते
ओके थैंक।
हैं। Yes, ma'am. Okay, so let me add it. I'll say this. Okay, so like this, you can be able to keep on adding with your skills. So it has been suggested that to have minimum 3 to maximum up to 30 skills you can be able to add with. Okay, so and also you can be able to see, यहाँ पे आप देख सकते हैं, यहाँ पे एक the profile bar, so it is going to show that how much uh, the completion of your profile you have been done with. So if it is going to get completed, so the more and more visibility of your profile will be there. So you have to observe this and you have to complete with your profile. So let me click on add profile. The next option is recommended. So you can be able to select with this option and add with the information like, so what is that do you want to feature it, so that you can be able to take it as any article, any images, or if you have been running with any blog, so anything if you have works, if you have been done, you can be able to add it as a proof over here. So it is an identity, that is one of the featured identity about your profile. So you can be able to add it over here. The next thing is recommended के option के नीचे, in case if you have been having any kind of a licenses, any business licenses आपके नाम से है, आपने कोई भी सर्टिफिकेशंस किया हुआ है, आप जिस डोमेन के ऊपर आप काम कर रहा है या आप बिजनेस कर रहा है, उसके रिलेटेड कोई भी आपने सर्टिफिकेशंस किया हुआ है, तो वहां पे आप सर्टिफिकेशंस के इमेजेस को भी आप ऐड कर सकते हैं। ओके, द नेक्स्ट थिंग ऐड कोर्सेस, आपने कोई कोर्सेस को लिया हुआ है, तो कब से कब तक आपने कोर्स लिया हुआ है, उसका डिटेल्स भी आप यहाँ पे दे सकते हैं। जैसे आपने यहाँ पे डिजिटल मार्केटिंग आपने कोर्स कंप्लीट किया हुआ है, तो इसके कोर्स की इंफॉर्मेशन को भी आप ऐड कर सकते हैं। द नेक्स्ट थिंग इज ऐड रिकमेंडेशंस। सो द रिकमेंडेशंस यहाँ पे इसका मतलब है जो कोई आपके पर्टिकुलर डोमेन के ऊपर और कोई भी पर्टिकुलर फील्ड प्रोफेशन उसमें कोई भी आइडेंटिकल सेलिब्रिटीज की तरह रहेगा तो उनके तरफ से आप recommendations दे सकते हैं. So you can request for the recommendations to those people जो profiles वो trending है. So it is like indirectly you are seeking the people's attention. So it is driving the traffic from the person who is very much familiar. So you are going to get an identity and your name will be displayed as in suggestions to those people who are linked with those profiles. So this is the reason of asking for the recommendation. यहाँ पे recommendation पूछने के लिए पहले वो particular जो को भी है उनके लॉगिन यहाँ पे क्रिएट होना चाहिए लिंक्डइन अकाउंट में और उसके बाद में वो लिंक्डइन अकाउंट में आपके कनेक्शंस में रहना चाहिए. वो दोनों होने के बाद में ही उस पर्टिकुलर पर्सन का प्रोफाइल का नाम यहाँ पे दिया के आप उसको recommendation पूछ सकते हैं. Okay, so it is not just you are going to give someone's name who is nowhere connected to you. No. So first you should be able to get connected with those people. Then only you can be able to ask for the recommendations. So hope everyone have understood clear with the profile building. So if yes, please type it as yes in the chat box so that we can go ahead for the further options. Yes. Thank you, Arshida. Yes. So the next thing is additional profile information. In case if you want to say that you want to get highlighted with your works. So if you have been part of any such kind of an event that you have been considered as a volunteer of that particular event, you can be able to share that experience informations. Then in case if you have been published any kind of an blogs or it could be any kind of articles on any of the websites or any journals, you can able to add it over here. Then add patents. So as you all know that patents means something you have been registered with your name. So no one can be able to claim that right for using that particular feature or anything it could be. Okay. The next thing is add projects. If you have been part of any projects which is a recognizable, recommended kind of an projects, you can be able to give the details about that. The next thing is honors and awards. If you have been awarded or honored with any such kind of institutional awards, so you can be able to choose with that. Then in case if you have been taken part of with any kind of IQ related test or it could be anything, the skill development test kind if you have been taken part of it, you can be able to give the details about that. The next thing is languages, which are the languages you can be able to get communicated with. So you can add with that languages list. The next thing is add organization. If you have been part of any organization, कोई भी organization में आपका membership या आप उसके member हो या खुद का हो, so you can be able to add those information over here. Then finally, do you want to get connected to those people who are been taking care with any of this process? So you can be able to choose it so that you get notifications related to such kind of relevant causes. Okay, so this is how you are supposed to create with your profile. Okay, so if you have been completed with all these informations, so you can be able to get this minimum 5. It is recommended. If you are there with the minimum 5, So then it is recommended if you are there with a 6 or 7. So you are one of the trending professional profile we can be able to consider it. Okay, so complete it and also try to feed up with the real time information. It's not that you are just going to put it, you are just filling up with some the things which is not existing. You cannot be able to do with that, such kind of a things. So try to be more and more honest over here. So the more and more honesty it is going to bring, the more and more the visibility. Okay, so this is how you can be able to create your profiles. So whatever you are going to give, it is going to show with this. Your profile information, so it is going to get shown over. The next thing is, in case if you want to share it, this LinkedIn profile link, then you can be able to edit with your LinkedIn profile link. So you can be able to see the link on the top over here. So the same thing, if I want to edit it into my name, so I can be able to edit this link, not over on this address bar. I have to go to this profile, which is going to talk about edit public profile and URL. So click on this profile option on the right hand side. And here you can be able to edit it under edit your custom URL. So you can be able to give your profile name and it should be easily you have to remember. You should not give any such kind of names which cannot be remembered. Second thing, you do not add with any special characters or with any kind of numbers. So until and unless it's really required and it is going to match up with your profiles. So try to be very careful in this case. So let me add it, DM Lokesh Raj. So in case if this name is already been used by anyone else, so then it is not going to allow me to change it. So let me save it and check it out. Yes, it has been allowed means that means there is no one with this name. So it is my own profile right now. Okay, so you can be able to start to use with this. So then click on home button so that you'll be there on the home page. So whatever the informations you have been shared it, whatever you have been changed, so you can be able to see it over here as a profile information. Okay, so this is how you can be able to create a LinkedIn personal profile account and you can be able to edit with your the proper details. Okay, so fine. So you can just have a look on all the things what we have been created till now. So if anyone is trying out, please try it. So let us take a break of 5 minutes of break and let me get back and we will continue with the how you can be able to build up, connect with the people. Hope my voice is audible now.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, thank you for the response. Yeah, so we have been seen that how we can be able to create our profile and how we can be able to complete our profile. So if you are going to share it with your profile information to anyone with your LinkedIn profile information, you can go to the view profile option and you can click on the more option over here, and either you can be able to share it as an in the direct message from LinkedIn Messenger to another LinkedIn account. Otherwise, you can be able to download it as a PDF. So you can be able to download a profile and you can be able to share it that document to anyone. So to whom you want to approach. So even that also you can be able to do with it. Okay. Yes. So the next important part is once after creating with your profile, once after completing with your profile details, then next thing is creating the network. So click on my network on the top. यहाँ पे my network का ऑप्शन रहेगा, उस पे क्लिक कीजिए. आप यहाँ पे देख सकते हैं माई नेटवर्क के ऊपर क्लिक करने के बाद में यहाँ पे आप देख सकते हैं द लिस्ट ऑफ कनेक्शंस. यहाँ पे पहले आपको ऑप्शन मिलेगा जिसमें आपका ईमेल आईडी से जो कुछ भी कॉन्टैक्ट्स है, यानी आप पहले से ही कोई मेल्स से आपने कॉन्वर्सेशन किया हुआ है तो उन मेल आईडीज की प्रोफाइल्स यहाँ पे लिंक्डइन पे रहेगा, तो उन लोगों का सजेशंस यहाँ पे दिखाई देगा. और अभी जो कुछ भी मेरे को प्रोफाइल से यहाँ पे सजेशंस मिला हुआ है, दिस इज ऑल बेस्ड ऑन माय द प्रोफाइल creations. So what all the keywords have been given at the time of creation of my profile. So उस रेफरेंस के ऊपर से यहाँ पे मेरे को सजेशंस यहाँ पे आ रहा है. So you can be able to see the people who are like the trending celebrities, or it could be the trending LinkedIn profile holders. यहाँ पे आपको उन लोगों का ऑप्शंस यहाँ पे दिखाई देगा और यहाँ पे उन लोगों को आप फॉलो कर सकते हैं. सो यू कैन बी एबल टू फॉलो देम. और दूसरे तरह का प्रोफाइल्स जो आपको सजेशंस मिलेगा, यहाँ पे आप न्यूज़लेटर्स को सब्सक्राइब कर सकते हैं ताकि आपको जो कुछ भी आर्टिकल्स वो पर्टिकुलर प्रोफाइल से आएंगे, आपको वो आर्टिकल्स मिल जाएगा. देन इन केस आप कोई भी पर्टिकुलर लिंक्डइन ग्रुप्स को आप फॉलो करना चाहेंगे और आपको वहां पे आप डिस्कशंस करना चाहेंगे, आप यहाँ पे उन पर्टिकुलर ग्रुप को ज्वाइन कर सकते हैं. और जो कुछ भी जो कोई भी आपके कनेक्टेड लोग हैं, आपके प्रोफाइल, आपके एजुकेशन इंफॉर्मेशन के ऊपर में, आपके वर्किंग एक्सपीरियंस कहाँ जहाँ का भी आपने काम किया हुआ है, तो आपकी सेम प्रोफाइल या आपकी सेम कंपनीज, आपके सेम एजुकेशन इंस्टीट्यूशंस, जो कोई भी यहाँ पे प्रोफाइल क्रिएट किया हुआ है, उन लोगों का सजेशंस यहाँ पे आपको मिलेगा. ओके. इसमें से आप जो लोग आपको पहले से ही उन लोगों को आप मीट किया हुआ होगा, नहीं तो आपके कोई भी फ्रेंड्स या रिलेटिव्स वो भी मिल सकते हैं. और उससे ज्यादा आपको बाहर का लोग यानी द थर्ड पार्टीज विल बी मोर कंपैरेटिवली, और आपकी प्रोफाइल के ऊपर ही वहां पे सजेशंस आपको मिल जाए. ओके. So you can be able to get connected to those people. When you are going to get connected with those people, so you will be having a 3 types of connection types. यहाँ पे आपको डायरेक्टली रेकमेंडेड है, तो उन लोगों को आप check करके देख लिया तो for example I'll take this person's profile. Okay, so I'll take one more example. Give me a minute. I just want to take a perfect example. Okay, so can I have a person's LinkedIn ID? यहाँ पे जो भी I think Ashni has been created the LinkedIn ID, right? Ashni, can you give your ID, LinkedIn ID?
Yes, sir. I think I have to check. I'll just share.
Okay, okay. So Shravali, Shravali is there online?
Yes, sir. I'm just sharing.
Okay, okay.
Sir, it's Ashini Shah if you search.
AASHINI SHAH.
Sir, I shared the link in chat box.
Sir, the first one.
This is the one, right? Okay.
Yeah.
So send a connect. So before I'm going to connect it, so you people can be able to observe over here. Next to that person's name, there is a third. So this is called as a third connection. That means this person is a third party. That means the person who is nowhere connected with my profile. So either not with my education information, either it may be not with my career, or it could be in any ways I'm not connected to this person directly. So it is going to show it as a third connection. Okay. So now, Ashni, have you been accepted with my request?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Let me also try with.
Sir, I accepted your invite.
You have been accepted, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Shavli, is it this the one?
So I shared the link in the chat box.
Yeah. You are able to see my screen.
So it's still on.
Oh, sir, it's actually froze.
Yeah,
Still frozen.
exactly.
So is that now? Is it visible?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Shavli, can you see
Yes,
yourself?
this.
This
Yes,
is your
yes, sir.
profile. Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So Shavli, I can suggest to you that you can be able to add with your banner image. So the image it is going to talk about your job. Okay. So how it is going to be helpful or why it is important with the nutrition. You can be able to add 2-3 points. So why anyone has to have a nutritional consultant? So don't try to brand it with the Healthify because Healthify is a brand, but it is not your brand, right?
Yeah, so I was previously working with it, so that's why it's mentioned
No
here. I
problem.
guess I
No problem.
forgot.
But you try to recheck it out and put it with the proper profile informations. So if you are ignoring, it will be a problem. It will be a negative impact. Okay. So if you are
Okay.
doing it as a professionally and it is your own right, now whatever you are running, it is of your own.
This is my own profile. I don't have a profile for my current business.
Okay, okay. So try to just feed it up. This let it be as an you are ex-nutritional consultant at Healthy Family, and present one you can be able to keep it. You can be able to change it.
Okay, okay, right. Okay,
Okay.
sir.
Yes, ma'am. Fine. Okay. So let me check it out with the profile. Yeah. So now let me check it out. So Shavali, you have been connected, right? Did you
Yes, sir.
accept with my profile? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So now if I take it example with this profile, so this particular profile, which I think still it is not accepted. Let me check it. Yeah. So once any profile it has been connected, so you can be able to see that it is going to show it as a first connection. फर्स्ट कनेक्शन का मतलब है जो भी हमसे कनेक्ट किया हुआ है so the people who are already connected or if I take it any profile uh, okay, let me take with your connection. So now if I see any person who is connected to my first connection, you can be able to see that all these people are shown as a second connection. So this is like an pyramid. So pyramid tree. So one person is connected means you can be able to connect it to those people who are connected with that person. That means you can be able to increase your connection levels. Okay. So the first connection will be the person who is already connected. जो पहले से ही मेरे प्रोफाइल से आपको कनेक्ट किया हुआ है तो so that is the person. Then secondly, the second connection are the person who is connected with my first connection is considered as a second connection. So you can be able to get connected. So that person also can be able to see our profile. Okay, it is going to be easy to get connected to those people. Okay, then finally the person who is nowhere connected to any of my profiles, either to me directly nor not connected to my any first connection or to my second connection also. So in that case, that person is considered as a third connection. Okay, so this is how you are going to build up with your connections. So the more and more you are going to get connected, so the more and more you are going to be reached. So now you can be able to see the people who are into that particular field, so with whom I'm connected with. Okay, so this is how you can be able to build up your network through LinkedIn profile. So the next thing is you can be able to connect with the groups. So you can be able to follow the groups. आप चाहे तो आप भी एक ग्रुप को क्रिएट कर सकते हैं, but try to build up your personal connections more. then you try to create a group. Okay, so this is one way of you are going to build up with your community. Okay, so the next thing is you are going to search for the jobs. How do you search for the jobs? As I said, LinkedIn is a one media, social media, which is helping the people to get their clients, to get their jobs, to get their educational careers, internships, all this kind of one options you can be able to get it in one media. Okay, so as a job seeker, you can be able to find out those jobs which are available right now. आप यहाँ पे आप कौन सा तरह का जॉब आप सर्च कर रहे हैं, उस पर्टिकुलर टाइप ऑफ जॉब यानी वो जॉब टाइटल को आप यहाँ पे लिख सकते हैं. So if I am looking for the job which is related to digital marketing executive jobs, यहाँ पे मैं क्लिक कर सकता हूँ और यहाँ पे जो कुछ भी अभी प्रेजेंटली करेंटली अवेलेबल जॉब्स है उन सभी लिस्ट यहाँ पे आप देख सकते हैं. एंड you can also filter it, so you can be able to decide it whether you want a job with this particular type of companies. So you can be able to decide it. How you can be able to do that? So you can be able to choose it with the distance. So what is the maximum distance you want to reach it with? So you can be able to give that. So based on that, it is going to give the result. Okay, yes. So the next thing is you can be able to choose it with the latest jobs only you are searching for, or the jobs which are available from very long time. उसको भी आप देख सकते हैं. Then what is your experience level, expected jobs? आपके experience level क्या है? Is it, are you an intern, are you an level? The people who are looking for such kind of profiles, so you can be able to give your details. So you can be able to get only those jobs informations who are fitted with this particular categories. यहाँ पे कंपनी के बारे में भी you can be able to choose with your dream companies. जहाँ पे आपको काम करना चाहेंगे उस कंपनीज को ही आप सेलेक्ट कर सकते हैं और चेक कर सकते हैं क्या वहाँ पे वो पर्टिकुलर टाइप ऑफ कैटेगराइज्ड jobs मिलेगा या नहीं मिलेगा. You can be able to choose with it. So if you want to make it everything in one screen, you can be able to choose it with all filters का options. यहाँ पे आप यहाँ पे सेलेक्ट कर सकते हैं. जो कुछ भी आप सेलेक्ट करेंगे उस पर्टिकुलर कैटेगरी, उस पर्टिकुलर फिल्टर के तरफ से आपको यहाँ पे लिस्ट ऑफ जॉब्स के ऑप्शंस मिलेंगे. Okay, you can be able to choose with industry, you can be able to choose with a designation, what is the level, and what type of job functions do you want to look into it. So all hope the screen is visible to everyone. Yeah. Fine. So we were looking out how to filter with our requirements. Job के requirements जो कुछ भी हमको चाहिए, जैसा चाहिए, उस फिल्टर्स के सेलेक्ट करके हम यहाँ पे लिस्ट ऑफ जॉब्स को सेलेक्ट कर सकते हैं. You can apply it directly from here. And here one more I can just add it. यहाँ पे फिल्टर ओनली, यहाँ पे आप ड्रॉप डाउन के ऊपर क्लिक किया तो यहाँ पे आप देख सकते हैं based on the people, based on the jobs, based on the companies, आप यहाँ पे चूज कर सकते हैं. So the suggestion is, instead of jobs, you can also try it out with those people. You can get connected with those people who are into that particular. Yeah. Fine. I'll just repeat it. So instead of going with the jobs only option, you can also be able to see with this option filter only by selecting with the people. So यहाँ पे people को select करके आप you can be able to select the third connections, and you can be able to select with the location wise, company wise, the past company. This is one of a wonderful kind of an option, we can say it. You can be able to get connected to those people who are already been worked with those companies where you are looking for a job. So when you are going to choose with such kind of a people, and if you are going to get connected with those people, you can be able to get to know that what is that activities is happening in that company. And if possible, you can be able to get connected to those people, and you can be able to find out what is the process of getting into the job. So there are a lot of people who can be able to share it with their views. So you can make use of this, the people who are looking for the jobs. Okay, so try to implement this and try to create your profile in such a way that you can be able to get an opportunities. Yes, so you can be able to use with all these features. Okay, so this is one of a key point where you can be able to say that compared to any other social media, LinkedIn, it is going to be on one of the preferable social media. We can be able to say it for any kind of categories of audiences. Okay. Yes. So the next part is you are going to see with the messaging services. That is, if you are connected with the people, you can be able to message with them. It is like how we have a Facebook Messenger. In the same way, you can be able to do the messaging. So it is an internal message services. So it will be viewed only between the two people who are being communicating. Okay. So these are the features which you are going to use it. So these are the features which you are going to be using it when you are going to create your personal profile. Okay, then is it only creating the profile? Is it only connecting with the people? It is going to give you a more audience looking or the optimization of your page. So this does not happen only with creation of your information. So it is also you are going to get reacted. आप किसी को फॉलो करता है तो उन लोगों का पोस्ट भी आप फॉलो करना चाहिए. You have to like the post. You have to comment on the post. So you have to save it in case if that post is very good. You have to share it with that post. Okay. So try to be a more active on the profile, either by writing any content, or at least you are supposed to like or comment, or you are sharing with some of the the post, whatever it is going to be there. So that means it is going to be saying that this profile is active. Okay, so try to do with this minimum activities. The mandatory activities, what I am going to suggest is try to create a post at least weekly twice. So on that content, जो कुछ भी आप आपके प्रोफाइल में आपने स्पेसिफाई किया हुआ है, उनके रिलेटेड कोई भी रिलेवेंट टॉपिक के बारे में आप बात कर सकते हैं. You can share it, some images. You can be able to share it with some videos also. So you can add the image, add the video, and you can add the document also in case if you want to share it any kind of a blogs or anything. So you can be able to share it with this, and also you can be able to make use of this feature, one of a kind of a key feature, that is the creating a poll. So like asking a question. So you can be able to ask the question, and you can also give a kind of options to the people whether this is right or this is wrong. So you can be able to create a poll. So you might have seen that most of the news channels are using this particular kind of a feature, so that they can be able to get more and more people engaged with your activities. So if anyone is going to click on yes or no, so that means they are engaging with your post, engaging with your profile. So this is how you are going to create an activities and making engaged with your audience. Okay, so these are the ways how you can be able to add with the content. And also mandatorily you are supposed to add it at least one hashtag. So try to add at least one hashtag which is going to be an identity of your profile. Okay, so at least one hashtag for your profile, you can keep it always. You can keep on adding that hashtag with your all your post. किसी तरह का post, is it a normal text, or is it a video, or is it an image, whatever it is going to be. So let it be as an hashtag added to your post. Okay, at least one. So up to 2 to 3 hashtags, it is going to be good. Okay, the next thing is you are going to give a permission. So who has to comment on your post? आपके पोस्ट में सब लोगों को कमेंट करना है, तो आप यहाँ पे एनीवन को सेलेक्ट कर सकते हैं. नहीं तो सिर्फ आपके कनेक्शंस जो भी आपके प्रोफाइल पे कनेक्ट किया हुआ है, सिर्फ उन लोगों को आप कमेंट देने के लिए आप देना चाहेंगे. यू कैन सेलेक्ट विद दिस, एंड इफ यू वांट टू ब्लॉक द कमेंट सेक्शन इटसेल्फ, यू कैन चूज विद नो. Okay, so this is one of a useful feature we can say. So whenever it is not required, you want to just share an information, that's it, but no one has to comment on it, so you can be able to avoid such things. Then you can also be able to share this post. Who has to see this post? So is that anyone either inside the LinkedIn or outside the LinkedIn? So any profiles who are nowhere connected to me, even they also should see, then you can choose this. Do you want to connect with the people who are with the Twitter profiles, or do you want to connect with those people who are only with my connections, or do you want to share it only with the group members? So यहाँ पे जिन लोगों को आपके पोस्ट रीच करना चाहेंगे, यहाँ पे सेलेक्ट कर सकते हैं. Okay, so this is how you are going to create a post. So you can be able to create a general post, or you can be able to create an event post also. So in case if you are a part of any event, or if you are organizing any kind of an event, you can be able to choose the event post, and you can be able to add the relevant posters. So आप यहाँ पे posters को add कर सकते हैं, और यहाँ पे उसका details आप दे सकते हैं. Okay, the next thing is This is one of kind of a rare feature can be seen in any of the social media. So write an article. You can be able to write an article. That means usually post means it's an instant message. यहाँ पे 1 line or 2 line का हम post लिख सकते हैं. In case if you want to share it any knowledge, so anything you want to share it with the bigger view, so you can be able to start to write the articles instead of posts. Okay, so try to make use of all these features so that you can be able to reach out to the people who are looking for your kind of services. Okay, so till now, whatever we have seen, it is only related to the personal branding and with your personal profile and the job related profiles. So you can make use of this profiles in these 3 ways. Hope everyone have been understood. Is there any questions till now? If not, you can type it as yes. If there is any questions, you can be able to raise it, a question in the chat. So hope everyone are online. Is there anyone online? Ashni, are you able to hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. Okay, so till now, whatever we have been seeing with the profile creation. So thank you for the response. So let us see that in case if it is a business, how do we create the business profile? So you can be able to create the business profile by clicking on, there is an option called work on the top right hand side. You can click on this and you can be able to see the LinkedIn products. So there are a lot of features, or we can be able to say it as a platforms, LinkedIn's other platforms, apart from creating the profiles. So it also provides certain learnings. That means certain courses it is going to give it. So try to make use of it. It is a very unique way of courses you can be able to get it, and it has been run by experts all over the globe. Okay, just have a look on all the courses, the category wise courses you can be able to get it. You can make use of this opportunity. Then insights to check it out how your page is performing. So separately, you can be able to have an insights as a product. Post a job, that means till now, whatever we have been seeing, it is being considered as an employee, the job seekers. So that is the profile what we have been created. In case if you are an employer, if you want to offer a job to any other person, किसी और को आप job देना चाहेंगे in particular field पे या कोई भी particular domain पे, तो आप यहाँ पे post a job पे click करके आप आपकी job को यहाँ पे आप specify करके post कर सकते. And next, the lead generations. So you can be able to create an account over here and you can be able to get connected to those people who are on the LinkedIn profile platforms. So you can be able to get connected to those people who are going to ask for your kind of a services. So it is one of the link we can be able to see. So you can make use of this opportunity. Then if you want to create a group, you can create a group. And if you want to market your place, like how we have a Facebook marketplace, the same way you can be able to market your business. Then you can be able to find an information that about which company, what the salary sectors, so how it is going to be. So you can be able to make use of these products personally. Now, in case if you want to look for a business profile separately on the LinkedIn, then you can be able to choose it. At the end of the list, you have an option called create a company page. So click on this create a company page. You will be asked, यहाँ पे आपको पूछ लेंगे किस तरह का LinkedIn business page को आप शुरू करना चाहेंगे. Is it a company page? Is it a showcase page? Showcase page, it is just an associated page. It is like an kind of just a profile. Okay. So you don't want to do more activities, but you just want to create a business profile. So you can be able to create with the showcase page. Then in case if you are doing a business, I cannot say it as a business, if you are running with educational institution. So if you want to promote your educational related activities, so then you can be able to create a separate page for educational institutions. Okay, so LinkedIn gives more value with the educational part. So for that reason, there is a separate profile for it. So let me choose it. यहाँ पे कंपनी को सेलेक्ट कर सकते और यहाँ पे आप आपका कंपनी का डिटेल्स दे सकते. So okay, so let me choose like this, and you can see that your profile name, it is going to be similar to this. The link of your profile page. Then यहाँ पे आपका कोई वेबसाइट रहेगा तो आप वेबसाइट का डिटेल्स दे सकते हैं. Then which industry do your business relates to? यहाँ पे मैं advertisement services. और यहाँ पे कंपनी का साइज, let me choose this. Company type. So like this, I'm supposed to define with my business details. Then you have to create with the company logo. So you all know that Canva use करके आप company logo create कर सकते हैं. So minimum of 300 into 300 pixel. So in the Canva, you can get it minimum 500 into 500. So no problem, you can be able to upload with it. Then you can be able to add with a tagline.
Look at this product.
Okay, so let me give it as a tagline in this way. And finally, I'm going to click on I verify that I'm authorized and click on create page. So this is how business page it is going to get created. Suppose if you are not able to create the page, if it is giving some error, वहाँ पे आप business page create करने के टाइम पे आपको कोई भी error आपको वहाँ पे दिखाई दे रहा है तो the reason it will be if your profile is being created freshly and आपने कोई भी activities नहीं किया हुआ है firstly, and very important before the activities वेरी इंपॉर्टेंटली आपने आपका प्रोफाइल कंप्लीट करने से पहले प्रोफाइल पिक्चर और बैनर इमेज, देन सेकेंडली आपका प्रोफाइल कंप्लीट होना चाहिए, देन थर्डली आपने कोई भी एक्टिविटीज या पोस्ट एटलीस्ट 1 or 2 पोस्ट आपने नहीं किया हुआ है तो then it will not allow you to create the business page. Okay, so don't think that it is not allowing, so it is asking you to do it. So because of your activities it can identify that there is a real person who is creating this profile instead of a fake. Okay, इसलिए आपको वहां पे एरर दिखाई देगा. Okay, so if all that done, then you will be able to see the screen. So the profile it will be created, and here you have to follow the same kind of process. आपने अब तक जो कुछ भी आपने प्रोफाइल को क्रिएट किया हुआ है, पर्सनल प्रोफाइल को, यहाँ पे भी आपको वही तरह का प्रोफाइल क्रिएशन आपको करना पड़ेगा. आपको यहाँ पे एडिट पेज पे जाके आपका पूरा डिटेल्स यहाँ पे आपको फिलअप करना पड़ेगा. So try to fill it up with all these informations on all the left hand side. Okay, so if you are going to feed it up, so this profile bar it is going to get completed. So once it is completed, then it is going to have the more visibility. Okay, then you are supposed to add with the cover image, mandatory. Then you can start to post it from this option with your general text, or it is with the image or with the video. नहीं तो आप यहाँ पे separately आपको दिया हुआ है पोल ऑप्शन, आप पोल को सेलेक्ट कर सकते हैं और it's the same options, other options are similar. Okay, and if you want to create an event, यहाँ पे आप पोस्ट करने के टाइम पे आपको यहाँ पे 3 डॉट्स पे क्लिक किया तो क्रिएट एन इवेंट का ऑप्शन मिल जाएगा. Okay, so this is one difference what you are going to find it when you are going to create a post in the personal profile and with your business profile. Okay, and यहाँ पे आप देख सकते हैं what is the activities is happening. You can be able to see your insights, performance. यहाँ पे देख सकते हैं. Okay, so once after creating with all these profiles, post, and if you want to start to do the advertisement, so if you people have been practiced with an Facebook ads, so it will be easy to understand with how we can be able to create an ads on the LinkedIn. So यहाँ पे आप देख सकते हैं वर्क के ऑप्शंस के नेक्स्ट एडवर्टाइज के ऑप्शन है. You can click on this, but certain times आपको एडवर्टाइज का ऑप्शन बाहर से नहीं दिखाई देगा तो you can be able to see it on the work option. So you can be able to see the option over here. Okay, so either inside the work option or you can be able to see it as advertise separately. और यहाँ पे आप एडवर्टाइज के ऊपर क्लिक कर सकते हैं. और यहाँ पे आपके एक अकाउंट को खोलना चाहिए. Okay, so let me select this. Currency यहाँ पे INR Indian rupees. आपका दूसरा कोई पेज को कनेक्ट करना चाहेंगे, आप यहाँ पे सेलेक्ट कर सकते हैं, नहीं तो क्रिएट भी कर सकते हैं एंड क्लिक ऑन सेव. अभी आपका एक एड अकाउंट क्रिएट हो गया है और उसके लिए अलग सा आईडी भी दिया हुआ है. So once the ID is generated, now you can be able to start to create the ads. यहाँ पे create पे जाके you can start with campaign. So as I said, if you have been practiced with the Facebook ads, so it will be easy to understand with. So यहाँ पे आपका campaign का नाम change कर सकते हैं. So next, so you have to choose what kind of objective do you have it to do this advertisement. You can be able to choose it, brand awareness, yeah, website visits. So you can be able to choose with this example. I'll take it as brand awareness, and you can be able to choose the audience to whom do you want to target it. So you can be able to choose the people based on the location wise, then the type of audience wise. So किस category में, so you can be able to choose with the based on their demographics, based on their work, based on their education basis, based on their job experiences, and based on their interest. So किस तरह का post या shares articles को create करते हैं, उस interest categories के ऊपर आप यहाँ पे select कर सकते हैं. Okay, so you can select it which kind of a ad you want to create it. Is it an image ad, video ad, event ad? So you can be able to choose with this. And the final thing is you have to know that how you are going to pay the money. Is it on the daily budget wise or is it a lifetime budget? Okay, so you can be able to choose with starting date and ending date in case of lifetime budget. If it is a daily budget, so you have to give only the start date. Okay, so by default, the bidding strategy it has taken as reach. So let it be the same. So these are the informations. What is mandatorily you are supposed to add it. The next thing is what are the contents do you want to show it in the ad. So that you are going to add. Okay. Once after completing all these things, you are supposed to give your credit card details so that it will start to run with an ad. Okay. So this is how you can be able to create a LinkedIn profile for the personal branding or for job purpose or for business purpose. And also you can be able to create the ads for your business page. So is that everyone understood with this concepts?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. So we will wind up for today's session. In case of any kind of a doubt you have it, please let me know through the WhatsApp group. Thank you all. Have a nice day.